Welcome to the second playoff semi-final then, between the Whitley Warriors and the Solihull Barons. The Warriors arrive here in fantastic form, having hammered the Blackburn Hawks 18-2 last week on home ice, 21 goals to 2 on aggregate. As for the Barons, well, their scoreline is a little bit closer, but they eased past Sheffield to book their place here. This game should be a classic. These two sides met 6 years ago in Sheffield, but at the same playoff semi-final stage. On that occasion, it was the Barons who got the better of the Warriors. I wonder which way this one's going to turn out. Please enjoy this highlights and the full game. Back into his own zone, and then Jordan Barnes gets a rebound off one of the officials. Sean Kippin back to Barnes. Warriors with some slick passing shot coming in from Chalmers. Kick save by Bailey Challens in the Barons goal. Bowley back to the point, fired in.
Just a deflection there.
It did. It just took a nick on the way through, but into the corner. Could have gone anywhere though. Chalmers looking to carry it out, but he won't be able to chase that one as Moralee looks to counter back. Some good back checking coming in from Chalmers there. Shot coming in from the wing, and then the Barons testing the Warriors early on. The first minute was all Whitley. Now it's the Barons who are really trying to answer. It's like
has to get off because he's lost his helmet.
Yeah, Warriors having to dig a little deeper here now as this intense forecheck comes in by the Barons. Nice pass by Jordan, or collected in by Jordan Barnes, I should say. Took it in his stride. He's very much been inserted onto this line with Sean Kippin and Steve Chalmers in place of Callum Watson. Shot comes in, that's a good glove save. Yeah, I think that's the right word, Andrew. It's frantic, and both sides going for it early on. As we're going to get a whistle on the play there for tripping. And it's going to be on the Barons, so the Warriors with an early opportunity to go on the power play. I must admit I didn't get a clean view of it, but it's Moralee with the call. Take it behind his net as they look to get set. Callum Queenan, Steve Chalmers, Dean Holland, and Adam
chances.
Picked off though. It's an odd man rush here for the Barons who fire, and it's just wide. Big opportunity that for the Barons and for Jordan Stokes, who just flashes wide. Chalmers will gather once again, and he's
another chance.
Possession. And it's Moralee who fires, and again Crane gets his whole body behind that one, but that's two great opportunities. Playing short-handed there for a Barons. Helen Hare will slip the puck back to Harry Harley, who's going to take a bit of time before sending the puck back to Dillon. Then Sean Kippin takes it in his stride, races in, big wind-up slap shot, and fires, and it's gone in! And it's a shot from distance from Sean Kippin. It was speculative, if anything, but it looped up off Challenge's glove over his head and drops into the back of the net. And Sean Kippin then opens the deadlock and celebrates wildly in front of his fans. But, well...
What a disaster for the keeper. He had it saved, he tried to grab it, and he put it on his own net.
Yeah, it was... Your heart goes out to him in that instance, because I think he thought they had the save done, and it certainly looked like he had, but just fine margins like that, a puck can just edge off the end of a glove like it did, and well, for disastrous consequences for his side. Lee will get a face off to the right of Laverick's goal as he looks at it. Carl Roster with the draw off the boards to Hardy, winds one up, and it's gone in. And Harry Harley's shot, I think it might have took a deflection, but either way, Laverick was screened by his D, and I don't think he saw it until it was in the back of the net.
Well, as I said earlier on, I cannot see any other result on a Warriors convincing win, and it started off the way I kind of imagined it would. The Warriors look up for this big time, and I obviously wasn't at the match last week, Adam, but same sort of standard, same sort of play.
That's right. He's gathered in on the near side. Barons will take a shot that Crane quick to the right, and that's that was a reaction from Craig Johnson.
Definitely to the head.
Yeah, well, this is a big opportunity for Barons. This a shot from distance that'll be turned aside by Laverick. Whitehouse almost caught there by Barnes. Warriors with a shot away. Good kick save though by Laverick. He's punching the glove there with the blocker. I think he was pleased with that stop, and who can blame him? It was a smart stop.
Every time I look up, there's two Warriors on one bar.
Yeah, it's a different team to the one we saw, well, even just a month or so ago. They're playing with a lot more intensity. A shot from distance coming in from Crow. He was coming through the slot there. It's a good shot, but Crane saw it and turned it aside.
There's just 2 minutes left in this period. Unbelievable pace.
It really is, yeah. Dean Holland has to check back. He might have been in an offside position. Finlayson tries to feed Queenan, who cuts inside, couldn't get the puck under control. But a good challenge there by Richard Crow.
It was great defence.
It was, yeah, he recovered well actually. Experienced defenceman Crow. Been with the Barons for a number of years now himself, as Finlayson carries this one in. And a shot coming in from distance. Fox loses it. Maverick scrambling for it. We're going to whistle on the play row as there was some jabbing going in, but yeah, it's another opportunity there for Warriors to add to their lead. Yeah, he's gone back to the bench. We've got Scruglis. He's trying to carry it out. Barron's looking to come back, and this is a much better performance from them in his second period.
Chances.
Yeah, Harry Harley almost getting caught with the possession of the. Sorry, Maddie MacDonald even almost getting caught in possession of the puck. Barons though, it's a much better performance from them, as what I just said. Fierce rebound.
That wasn't covered up. That whistle was too soon.
I think the referee assumed he had it, but as you say, it was a quick whistle.
Barons are playing much better the second period.
Yeah, they've obviously read the riot act in the dressing room, and it's worked because much better performance from them as Grigors tried to flick on the outside.
Oh, got to be a call on that.
Yeah, it was a fierce challenge there by the Barons player on Grigors, and he collided into the net. In the end, it was Challenge who come off worse. Actually, Grigors just sort of looked round to see what all the fuss was about almost as he collided with the net, but I think Challenge will be going to the box for that one. It was quite a cynical challenge really, wasn't it?
Very cynical.
But Grigors though, to be fair to him, got his shot away. It was a flick from the outside of a stick, and it would have been a great finish if it had gone in. Actually, it doesn't look like the penalty is going to be called, so perhaps it was just a warning, but it certainly looked like he was going to call. Maybe it was just because the net had come off, and that's why.
Unbelievable in my mind there, Adam.
Yeah, well, always we'll just have to focus here, and it almost scrambled in, and once again, Maverick, though, this time maybe getting the lucky bounce which he didn't have earlier on in the first period, just reaches behind him and stops it from crossing the goal line.
He just lay down on it, on his back.
Maverick really slung himself into that save, but he picked off now by Mulcahy. Finlayson sends it in towards goal. Dean Holland trying to get it under control. Maverick scrambling, it's loose. And then Maverick just lies down, and once again it does enough just to stop it from creeping in at that back post. But Warriors starting to put the pressure on once again.
Yeah, keeper was lucky there, wasn't he?
He was a little bit, yeah, but well, a young defenceman, former Billingham Styles player, of course, who's moved up the A19 this season.
Nothing wrong with that hit at all.
Put a hit in. I think there was some disgruntled Barons fans just above them, but as you said, I didn't see anything wrong with it either. And to be fair, I don't think the Barons player did it anyway. So Weatherall carries it in onto the left wing. Maynard will go with him. I think Weatherall just blows a tyre before Maynard could get the hit in, but Weatherall's not going to stop battling. There's maybe a punch thrown there towards Weatherall's face. Shot comes in, rebound, but it's in the back of the net. I thought Laverick had it, but it come loose. Thomas Fraser celebrating. It must have been Fraser who put it in, but I can't believe Laverick let that one go. I thought he had it all day long.
No.
But the Warriors then with their third goal of the night, and coming at a crucial time really, because the Barons had really grown into this period.
It was kind of scrappy. There were a lot of errors leading up to a lot of players losing edges and such like before it. But Warriors played to the whistle and just got it in.
And they will take it into the corner with Mulcahy closing them down. Philip Mulcahy, I should say. Good pass out there. Good Bowley, who fires high stick maybe. Not full. And then we're going to get a slashing call on Grigors. Is it, or Sharmas even, sorry. They are a dangerous side, particularly on their own ice, but on the day they can beat anyone.
Yeah.
I think the Warriors player there just got caught high up by Philip Mulcahy. It was Dylan Hare who got caught high. But not happy with that at all, and I think Sean Kippin's having a word with Mulcahy, who's skating away, but he definitely caught Dylan Hare high up. I think he's going to go over and apologise when he does.
I think he did catch him high. His hair was falling, but I think it was totally accidental.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, the fact that Mulcahy went straight across to apologise, I don't think he meant to it happen. It was just unfortunate, and I think Dylan's shaking it off now, thankfully. So. Top line is back out there for the Barons of Otterson and Smith.
Chances.
Yeah, set up there for Finlandson, tried to deke it back, but once again, no. Maverick lying on his back, but got the job done and made the save. A lot more hitting going in now, Andy.
Some good physical stuff going on there, isn't there?
It certainly is. As Thomas Fraser looking for goal number 2 for him. The right wing side by Smith, trying to pick out Tom Saw, which he'll do, but his attempted dump into the zone is picked up by Harley and Bowley in the rebound, and Smith scores and gets the Barons on the score sheet, and that's what this game needed. Barons getting a foothold in the game.
Welcome to the playoffs, Solihull. I mean, I think that was a deserved goal for the effort that they've put in. It was a bit scrappy, through centre ice, a few deflections, but it came in passing at the middle. And the goal scorer put it away with aplomb, I would say.
He did, yeah. He finished it well, and it cut the Warriors lead to 2. And the Barons aren't going to go away anytime soon. Comes into the corner to Slater. And then cleared nicely by the Barons, who will look to take it into the zone. Then they get a shot away. They will, but I think it was already into the pads of Crane, and then I think players just ran out of real estate there. Whitehall's taking a tumble. But yeah, the Barons they're keeping it tight. It's
keeping it interesting, that's for sure. Lovely move.
Finlandson will gather, winds up a big slap shot, rebound. Holland couldn't gather though, he was already committed to going towards goal. Barons will look to counter. Warriors have to be careful here not to be caught on the break. Queenan, he's trying to ease his man off the perk, comes to Saw, who gets a shot away. Trying to mix things up a little bit there. Tom Saw, though, he's not a fighter, he's the first to admit that. And
that was handbags.
It was, yeah, it was really. The line tipped on by the Barons, it will go into the zone. Sean Kiffin will give chase, that's Will Stanley. Moves back out to Daniel Mulcahy, rebounds, comes back in, it's hit the post.
No.
It looked in for a second, it was very close. There's a bit of pushing and shoving there, Stanley and Hare mixing it up. That emotion's running high, as you can imagine there.
There was no light on, it looked to me like it went in, but I'd love to see it in slow-mo.
Yeah, Jordan Barnes wanted to go with Stanley, and I think Barnes is getting led away. I think he might have earned himself a penalty here. And Stanley giving him a sarcastic way, but no, Jordan Barnes is being led back to his bench, so no penalties called. Probably a sensible call there by the officials, because it wasn't fisticuffs, it was handbags and nothing more. Really.
Handbags, I was more interested to see what they were going to call with the shot. Must have just clipped the top of the bar, I think.
Yeah.
They've just played that inside him.
Yeah.
The man coming through.
Jordan Barnes collects a loose puck. Looking for an option here for Chalmers. Lewis skip in. Oh, Barnes' shot just flashes wide of that far post. That was a good opportunity up for Warriors to get goal number 4, but it's like Stanley's been inserted onto that line in place of Callum Bowley. The two Mulcahy brothers usually are on the same line together. Indeed, they are again on this shift as Finlandson carries it in to the offensive zone. Got Queenan with him as an option, but keeping a hold of the puck. We'll find Harry Harley, who will heads up play, shoots. Maybe hit somebody high up there. He's gone in and Queenan squeeze it in at the back post, and the Warriors do get goal number 4. And but in the end, that pressure just told.
That's all credit to Harry Harley. It's the second goal that's been scored from that position. He had all day to line up his shot. Shot came in, bit of a mess in front. Backhanded shot in, easy as you like.
Yeah, that's a huge goal for the Warriors actually, because as we said at the start of the period, the Barons had found a way back in that second period. Just seemed to be getting back that momentum, but with that, a 3-goal lead now for the Warriors.
Warriors should be able to hold on to a 3-goal lead for the last 17 and a half minutes. In fact, I expect them to extend it, to be honest.
You would think so. I mean, a bit like what we saw in the first game when Bellingham had to start committing players forward to get the goal back. You'd expect the Barons to do the same, and maybe the Warriors can catch him on the break as Carl Ross tries to squeeze it in with the attempted wraparound. There's some physical play going in there. Challenge almost ragdolling in there, but we'll get a whistle on the play, and the officials are quick to break that up.
I think this is reminiscent of the first period.
Yeah, Chalmers gathering now, tries to feed Barnes, and then back again to Chalmers. On it, almost looped up, but just looped up outside of the goal rather than dropping into the net. But yeah, I know the Warriors really dislike the middle period for the long defensive change. They do struggle with that at times, but they do seem to be finding that first period. And once again, as Mulcahy gets a shot, just flashes wide via the pads of Crane, and then another shot, rebound, and Crane will cover it up this time. And we'll get a whistle on the play for the cover-up.
Grigors is going to have to be careful.
Yeah, Grigors is reacting here. Sean Kippen, I think, is in there just trying to...
The referee's down.
Yeah, just to break
That's
it
not
up.
good.
It's not, no. Marcus Maynard will have to backtrack with a fast-skating Jamie Orr closing down on him. As a big hit comes in, it opens the gate there. Dean Bowater had to just take avoiding action as Warriors are in. And it was a shot of the outside of the stick from Carl Ross. It was a rising shot though, couldn't keep it on target. Johnson with a shot from distance, fires. And then again, pushing and shoving going in. Fraser slips it out wide to Finlayson. Carl Ross going towards goal. Grigors got a chance for a slap shot. Oh, it hit the goal frame and back out. You could almost see that's what he had in mind, but just hit the pipes and come back out as a
Such a good shot. It deserved to go in, really, it did.
And Maynard's fresh out the box. Can he get under the control? Good recovering challenge by Delanero, who stops the puck dead. And what a challenge that was from the youngster. Farrell in front of the Warriors bench, picked off though by Callum Queenan, who'll dump it in on net with 5 seconds to go. And the Warriors have booked themselves a place in the final with the Solway Sharks. And it was perhaps the final that most of us were hoping for. We certainly were, as at our respective clubs in the final. But the Barons, just like the Stars in the first semi-final, really making their opponents work for that game.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's quite right that number 1, number 2 seeds go through at the final. They've been the class teams of the year, so it's probably an unexpected final, but it's a mouth-watering one. I think the Barons played well. I think probably shout out goes to Soar, who I thought was probably their man of the match. Didn't do much in the third, but there wasn't much offence at all from the Barons in the third. From the Warriors' perspective, I think Josh Crane in goals was great. I thought Chalmers was outstanding as well.
Yeah.
Harley was good with the shots, but my man of the match would go to Hare, who I thought was outstanding, and huge amount of effort, and is just improving every time I see him.